Welcome to the Project Management Professional, or PMP, course. In this course, we will learn the essential concepts and practices of professional project management.
Let me ask you something right off the bat. How exactly are you managing your complex projects without completely losing your mind? If you've ever been the one steering a massive undertaking, well, you know the exact feeling I'm talking about. You're drowning in a sea of endless email threads, scattered sticky notes, and conflicting deadlines. The team's confused, stakeholders are anxious, and frankly, total project chaos just feels kind of inevitable. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be. Because going from utter chaos to absolute clarity, that just requires the right tool. Look, when you've got dozens of moving parts, relying on your memory or, a basic to-do list is a complete recipe for disaster. What you actually need is a visual savior, a way to see time and tasks instantly, literally at a single glance. So, in today's explainer, we're diving into the ultimate tool for turning those overwhelming, mismanaged projects into beautifully orchestrated symphonies of productivity. Yep, we're talking about the Gantt chart.
And we've got a simple, four-step plan for this explainer. First, what a Gantt chart actually is. Second, we'll look at an example in action. Third, we'll cover milestones and progress tracking. And finally, its advantages and limitations.
All right, let's just dive right in. Section 1. What is a Gantt chart? The big picture. So, at its core, a Gantt chart is just a visual representation of project activities plotted against time. But think about how profound that simple definition actually is. I mean, we are incredibly visual creatures, right? When we stare at a list of dates on a piece of paper, our brains have to work seriously hard to crunch the math and visualize overlapping schedules. Well, a Gantt chart does all that heavy lifting for us. It takes those abstract, terrifying deadlines and transforms them into a highly visual, tangible timeline. It literally paints a picture of your project's future.
When we break down the anatomy of this thing, it's basically aggregating all your crucial data into one centralized hub. It displays the activities, the actual work. It shows the precise start and finish dates for every single one of those activities, and it visually maps out the duration so you know instantly if a task is going to take 3 days or 3 months. Plus, it tracks progress, showing exactly how much work is actually done. And crucially, this is a big one, it highlights dependencies. It tells you exactly which tasks are stuck waiting for another task to finish. Finally, it plots out your milestones. By pulling all of this into a single coherent view, the Gantt chart just becomes the undisputed single source of truth for your whole team.
Okay, let's move from the theoretical to the practical. Section 2, an example in action, building the board.
Let's walk through a realistic industrial or construction example. Imagine we have a list of raw duration-based activities. We kick off with engineering, which needs 30 days. Next is procurement. That's a lengthy 60 days to source all our materials. Following that, civil work at 45 days, equipment installation at 20 days, testing needs 10, and finally, commissioning the whole project, which takes 15 days. Now, looking at this raw data, sure, you can read the numbers, but you can't really feel the schedule. You don't know off the top of your head when civil work overlaps with procurement, or just how far out commissioning really is. Right now, it's just flat data.
But here is where the magic happens. In a Gantt chart, those flat numbers make a conceptual leap and suddenly become this living, breathing, graphical timeline. Instead of just reading 60 days, you actually see a long horizontal bar stretching across 2 months of a calendar. You see the 30-day engineering bar sitting right there above it, maybe slightly overlapping. You literally watch the whole project cascade down the page from left to right, kind of like a waterfall of productivity. You can point your finger at any random Tuesday on that calendar axis and know instantly exactly what your team should be working on.
Moving on to Section 3, milestones and progress tracking, markers of success. These are absolutely crucial for keeping things moving and keeping morale up. 0. Believe it or not, that is a massive number in project management. Why 0? Well, because milestones are actually critical events that have a duration of exactly 0 days. They aren't tasks you clock in and work on. They're moments in time. They act as fixed markers, like flags planted firmly in the ground.
To give you an idea, let's look at some of these zero-duration markers. Design approved, that's a milestone. Purchase order issued, equipment delivered, installation completed, testing completed, and the big one, project accepted. Notice how every single one of those is a definitive, completed action. They're essentially celebratory checkpoints. When your team looks at the board and sees that little diamond shape for equipment delivered, everyone knows they just cleared a major hurdle. It breaks up those massive, intimidating 60-day or 45-day activity bars into digestible, achievable wins.
And this brings us to how brilliantly dynamic this tool really is. A Gantt chart isn't just some static map you draw up in January and toss in a drawer. It keeps the project alive by constantly comparing your planned progress against your actual progress. Your planned progress is the dream, the baseline you set on day one. But as we all know too well, reality rarely goes exactly to plan. By overlaying the actual progress, like shading in those activity bars as the work actually gets done, you instantly see if you're pulling ahead, tracking right on time, or slipping behind. It's essentially an early warning system, letting you course correct way before a minor hiccup turns into a full-blown disaster.
All right, bringing us to Section 4, Advantages and Limitations, the verdict. Let's take an objective look at where this tool shines and where it kind of falls short.
The advantages here are pretty undeniable. First off, it's just incredibly easy to understand. You do not need a specialized degree to glance at a visual timeline and get what's happening. And because it's so intuitive, communicating across different departments is an absolute breeze. It's also fantastic for management reporting. I mean, if you need to update stakeholders, handing them a clean visual timeline is infinitely better than dropping a dense 50-page status report on their desk. Plus, as we just saw, it's incredibly useful for tracking delays and visually spotting the gap between the plan and the reality on the ground.
But we've got to be realistic here. There is a notable limitation. A basic Gantt chart may not clearly show complex network relationships. If you're scaling up a project to include thousands of tasks with heavy, intricate dependencies, where task A relies on B, which relies on C, D, and E all at the same time, the basic Gantt chart just hits a wall. The visual layout gets ridiculously cluttered. Suddenly, those clean horizontal bars look like a tangled bowl of spaghetti, and the very clarity that made the tool so great vanishes under the weight of all that complexity.
So what happens when you hit that wall? Well, the source material is super clear on this. For those massive, highly interconnected projects, you need to bring in CPM, the critical path method, and network scheduling. You basically have to upgrade your framework. While a Gantt chart is amazing for mapping out time and straightforward dependencies, CPM is mathematically built to calculate the absolute longest sequence of vital tasks. It pinpoints exactly where you have zero room for error in a massive web of activities. It's the essential next step when you graduate to mega projects.
So here's the bottom line. For the vast majority of standard projects, the Gantt chart really is an unparalleled visual savior. It takes all those abstract elements, the time, the tasks, the looming deadlines, and turns them into a clear, easily navigable map of your future success. It lets you celebrate those zero-duration milestones, track reality against your best-laid plans, and communicate seamlessly with your team. So I'll leave you with this. Looking ahead at your own workflow, is your next big project ready for the absolute clarity of a Gantt chart, or are you just going to keep flying blind?
A Gantt chart is a project management tool. It shows tasks, timelines, dependencies, and progress, helping teams plan and control projects effectively.